A major new rule change comes to NASCAR as Xfinity changes their partnership with the sport. Plus, Kurt Busch goes bananas, and the Clash TV ratings are here. Welcome back to the Breaking Bob channel. Hope y'all are doing well today. As always, if you're new here, hit that subscribe button. I am always talking NASCAR and racing on a daily basis here on the channel. So go ahead and make sure you're subscribed for more content as always. But we've got a lot to get into as the week rolls on. It's Super Bowl week. We are 2 weeks out from the Daytona 500. Speed Weeks is close, and we've got a lot to get into, so let's jump right in. And let's lead off with the TV ratings from the NASCAR Clash at Bowman Gray Stadium on Sunday night. Adam Stern of Sports Business Journal has the ratings from Sunday night, and it depends on how you look at it. The 1.55 rating, which equivalates to around a little over 3 million viewers, is up from last year's 2024 Clash, which had rain affect the weekend. They had to push it from Sunday night to Saturday night really quickly with no advance. They had to let fans in for free. It was just a tough weekend for NASCAR rating-wise, even though they had some goodwill from the sport. So 3 million viewers from Bowman Gray's Clash, not bad, but when you look at it from the LA Clash the first 2 years, it is down. 2023 drew a 2.0 rating, which was 3.65 million viewers, and the original Clash from the Coliseum in 2022, a 2.3 rating, which was 4.28 million. So over 4 million viewers for the Clash. It was one of the best Clashes they'd done in a long time. But for this to at least get up from the Saturday event last year, it's at least not a horrible thing, but it's not great regardless. So they weren't quite able to capture that Los Angeles Coliseum magic on TV, at least in year one for Bowman Gray Stadium. But regardless, all reviews from both fans, industry, media looked like it was glowing for the Bowman Gray short track. The Madhouse delivered on Sunday night. Now the question is, where does the NASCAR Clash go from here? There's even been a Brazil Clash floated for 2026. Let me know your thoughts down below. Where do you want to see the Clash moved in 2026? Or do you want to see it kept at the Madhouse at Bowman Gray? If you missed it this weekend because of all the Clash coverage at Bowman Gray, Kurt Busch made his return back to professional sports this weekend out in Arizona. Kind of. Kurt Busch was a pinch runner for the Savannah Bananas in Mesa, Arizona this weekend. And let me tell you, if you haven't seen the Bananas, they are must see. I saw them last summer in Nashville. Fantastic to see live. Definitely check it out if you haven't. But Kurt Busch, pinch running for the Bananas, gets driven in on a home run. Said he was around 7.5 miles an hour rounding the bases there. It's great to see Kurt Busch enjoying life once again after, again, his NASCAR career cut short with a concussion at Pocono back in 2022 at the Next Gen car. He's already confirmed to be returning to racing in 2025. He'll be at the Race of Champions down in Sydney, Australia in March, teaming alongside Travis Pastrana. So great to see Kurt Busch back out in the public eye. And it looks like I said, enjoying life. That's what it's all about. Glad to see Kurt Busch with the Savannah Bananas going bananas out there. And finally, some major business news on the NASCAR sponsorship side. It was announced today that Xfinity will be changing up their partnership with the NASCAR series moving forward. They've been the title sponsor series for the second division national series in NASCAR since 2015, but that will be no more after 2025. It was announced they'll be giving up that title sponsorship effective after this season. They will be staying on as a premier partner, though, with NASCAR moving forward, as well as sponsoring the Xfinity 500 Martinsville race, the penultimate finale. But this is a big deal because this was a 10-year deal from 2015 to 2025. It was a $20 million investment a year from Xfinity to NASCAR's national series, whether it was from activation, promotion, or just the sponsorship from the title sponsor. With NASCAR's Cup Series being unsponsored, do you think maybe they could be going in that direction? No, they did confirm they are already actively looking for partners to be sponsoring this national second division series. I've got some ideas. Maybe the Busch Series could come back. We already call it the Busch Series half the time. I know Busch is already a premier sponsor with NASCAR. They are also a big anchor now for Ross Chastain and Trackhouse. But you know what? I would give up Ross Chastain just to have Busch Series back. It will be interesting to see how this is handled as the Xfinity Series moves to CW full-time in 2025 and beyond. Again, Xfinity will be the partner for this 2025 season, but after that, there will be a new title sponsorship for the Grand National Series in NASCAR. But that's not all. I did mention that Xfinity will be staying on as a premier partner. They are still activating at races. And oh yeah, they're sponsoring a brand new rule in NASCAR because guess what? F1 is invading NASCAR. The fastest lap is coming to NASCAR. If you have the fastest lap in a race in any of the three main series in NASCAR's levels, you will get a point after the race. Having the fastest lap come to NASCAR is going to be a very interesting wrinkle in how these races are run, especially at road courses. I cannot imagine. Just think about the Charlotte Roval cutoff race. What could happen if, let's say, Tyler Reddick or Kyle Larson or Chase Elliott is out 1 point with 1 or 2 laps to go and they pit him for fresh tires? You got to go get one position or you got to go get the fastest lap. Can you imagine the drama? I know it's going to be a little convoluted to kind of understand, especially on super speedways. That's going to be kind of a lottery ticket. But regardless, it's going to be an interesting wrinkle. And it's 1 point. I know it may not matter, but it could really down the line, if you have 2 or 3 of those accumulate, who's to say that could not be the difference in moving on from the round of 12 to the round of 8? So interesting to see Xfinity sponsoring this, but the fact that fastest lap is just being announced a week and a half before Daytona, that is interesting to say the least. Let me know your thoughts down below about the fastest lap rule coming to NASCAR. Xfinity giving up their title sponsorship for the National Series. The ratings for the Clash, and of course, Kurt Busch going bananas back on the baseball diamond and back at Race of Champions in March. Make sure you subscribe and like this video to Breaking Bob. It helps me out a ton. We'll be back for more content as Daytona Speed Week slowly approaches next week. Stay tuned for more. Thank you for watching.